The North Star Strategy. Finding Your Direction When Life Feels Lost. Written and published by MSE Boost. Chapter 1. Charting Your Constellation. Identifying Your Core Values. Your life's journey is a unique and personal adventure, shaped by the values that guide your decisions and actions. Just as ancient navigators relied on the North Star to find their way, your core values serve as a beacon, illuminating the path to a more authentic and fulfilling life. In a fast-paced world filled with endless distractions and competing priorities, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters to you. This chapter will help you rediscover and align with your inner compass, empowering you to make choices that resonate with your deepest beliefs and aspirations. Core values are the fundamental principles that define who you are and what you stand for. They are the unwavering beliefs that anchor you during life's storms and guide you towards your true north. When you live in harmony with your core values, you experience a profound sense of purpose, contentment, and inner peace. However, when your actions and decisions clash with your values, you may feel lost, unfulfilled, and disconnected from your authentic self. Identifying your core values is a process of deep introspection and self-discovery. It requires you to peel back the layers of societal expectations, external influences, and limiting beliefs to uncover the essence of what drives you. This journey of self-exploration is not always easy, but it is an essential step in charting your life's constellation and finding your way home. To begin this process, consider the moments in your life when you felt most alive, fulfilled, and true to yourself. These peak experiences offer valuable clues about your core values. Perhaps you felt a deep sense of connection and purpose while volunteering at a local shelter, revealing a core value of compassion and service. Or maybe you experienced profound joy and creativity while pursuing a passion project, indicating a core value of self-expression and innovation. Another powerful exercise for uncovering your core values is to reflect on the people you admire most. These individuals often embody qualities and principles that resonate with your own values. Ask yourself what traits you admire in these people and why their actions inspire you. By identifying the values that underlie your admiration, you gain insight into the principles that matter most to you. As you explore your core values, it's important to distinguish between values that are truly your own and those that have been imposed upon you by others. Society, family, and cultural norms can exert a strong influence on your beliefs and priorities, sometimes causing you to adopt values that don't align with your authentic self. By questioning and examining these external influences, you can begin to separate your genuine values from those that have been ingrained in you. Once you have identified your core values, the next step is to prioritize them. Not all values hold equal weight in your life, and some may take precedence over others in different situations. By ranking your values in order of importance, you create a clear hierarchy that guides your decision-making and helps you navigate conflicts and trade-offs. Aligning your actions with your core values is an ongoing practice that requires commitment and self-awareness. It involves making conscious choices that honor your values, even when faced with challenges or temptations. This alignment creates a sense of integrity and authenticity, allowing you to live a life that feels true to who you are. However, living in alignment with your values is not always easy. You may encounter situations where your values are tested or where you feel pressure to compromise your beliefs. In these moments, it's crucial to stay true to yourself and find creative solutions that honor your values. By developing the courage and resilience to stand by your principles, you strengthen your inner compass and build a life that is deeply fulfilling and meaningful. Charting your constellation of core values is a transformative journey that empowers you to find your direction when life feels lost. By uncovering and aligning with your authentic values, you create a personal compass that guides you towards a life of purpose, meaning, and inner peace. As you navigate the ups and downs of your unique path, your core values serve as a constant reminder of what truly matters, illuminating the way to your true north. Chapter 2. Navigating by your inner compass. Developing self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which personal growth and effective decision-making are built. It is the key to unlocking your inner compass and navigating life's challenges with clarity and purpose. When you develop a deep understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, you gain the power to make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Many people go through life on autopilot, reacting to external circumstances and allowing their subconscious patterns to dictate their actions. They may feel a sense of dissatisfaction or disconnection, but struggle to understand why. Developing self-awareness is the first step in breaking free from these limiting cycles and taking control of your life. Self-awareness involves paying attention to your inner world and observing your experiences with curiosity and non-judgment. It means noticing your thoughts as they arise, acknowledging your emotions without getting swept away by them, and recognizing the impact of your behaviors on yourself and others. By cultivating this inner witness, you create space between your automatic reactions and your conscious responses, allowing you to make more intentional choices. One powerful tool for developing self-awareness is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves bringing your attention to the present moment and observing your experiences with openness and acceptance. By regularly engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or body scans, you train your mind to be more present and aware. As you develop mindfulness, you begin to notice patterns in your thoughts and emotions that may have previously gone unrecognized. You may discover that certain situations consistently trigger feelings of anxiety or self-doubt, or that you have a tendency to procrastinate when faced with challenging tasks. By bringing awareness to these patterns, you gain valuable insights into your inner workings and can begin to develop strategies for managing them more effectively. Another key aspect of self-awareness is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to your ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. When you have high emotional intelligence, you are better equipped to navigate interpersonal relationships, communicate effectively, and make decisions that align with your values. To cultivate emotional intelligence, start by paying attention to your emotional experiences. Notice how different situations and interactions affect your mood and energy levels. Practice labeling your emotions with specific words, such as frustrated, excited, or content. By expanding your emotional vocabulary, you develop a more nuanced understanding of your inner landscape. As you become more attuned to your own emotions, you can begin to explore their underlying causes and triggers. Ask yourself questions like, what thoughts or beliefs are fueling this emotion? Or, what unmet needs or values are being activated in this situation? By digging deeper into your emotional experiences, you gain valuable insights into your motivations and can make more informed choices about how to respond. In addition to developing self-awareness through mindfulness and emotional intelligence, creating a personal mission statement can be a powerful exercise in clarifying your values and purpose. A personal mission statement is a concise declaration of your core beliefs, goals, and aspirations. It serves as a guiding light, helping you stay focused on what matters most to you. To create your personal mission statement, reflect on your core values and the impact you want to have on the world. Consider questions like, what are my unique strengths and talents? What brings me a sense of fulfillment and meaning? And how do I want to contribute to the lives of others? Distill your reflections into a clear and compelling statement that encapsulates your essence and purpose. Your personal mission statement becomes a touchstone for decision-making and goal setting. When faced with choices or challenges, you can refer back to your mission statement to ensure that your actions align with your values and purpose. It serves as a constant reminder of who you are and what you stand for, helping you stay true to your inner compass. Developing self-awareness is a lifelong journey that requires ongoing practice and commitment. As you deepen your understanding of your inner world, you may encounter aspects of yourself that are uncomfortable or challenging to face. It is important to approach these discoveries with compassion and curiosity. recognizing that growth often involves confronting and integrating the parts of ourselves that we have previously avoided or denied. Self-awareness is not about striving for perfection or eliminating all negative thoughts and emotions. Rather, it is about developing a more honest and accepting relationship with yourself, warts and all. By embracing your whole self, including your strengths and weaknesses, you create a foundation of self-compassion and resilience that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. As you cultivate self-awareness, you may find that your relationships with others begin to shift as well. When you have a clearer understanding of your own needs, boundaries, and communication styles, you are better equipped to engage in healthy and authentic connections. You may find that you are more able to express yourself effectively, listen deeply to others, and navigate conflicts with greater skill and empathy. Developing self-awareness is not a destination, but a lifelong journey of discovery and growth. By committing to this path, you unlock the power of your inner compass and gain the clarity and confidence to navigate life's challenges with purpose and intention. As you deepen your understanding of yourself and align your actions with your values, you create a life that is rich in meaning, fulfillment, and authentic connection. Self-awareness is the key to unlocking your potential and living a life that is truly your own. By developing mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and a clear sense of purpose, you equip yourself with the tools to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. As you learn to trust your inner compass and make choices that align with your deepest values, you create a life that is deeply satisfying and truly worth living. Chapter 3. Steering through the fog. Overcoming obstacles and self-doubt. Life's path is rarely a straight and smooth one. Along the way, you will inevitably encounter obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that can leave you feeling lost, discouraged, and filled with self-doubt. These moments of adversity can be daunting, causing you to question your abilities, your decisions, and even your worth. However, it is precisely in these times of difficulty that your inner strength and resilience are forged. Obstacles and self-doubt are not signs of weakness or failure, but rather opportunities for growth and transformation. They are the tests that challenge you to dig deep, to find resources within yourself that you never knew you had, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more confident. When you learn to navigate these challenges with courage and persistence, you develop the skills and mindset necessary to overcome any obstacle that life may throw your way. One of the most common barriers to pursuing your true path is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears can paralyze you, keeping you stuck in your comfort zone and preventing you from taking the risks necessary for growth. However, fear is not an enemy to be avoided, but a teacher to be embraced. By learning to face your fears head-on, to acknowledge them without being controlled by them, you develop the courage to take bold action in the face of uncertainty. To cultivate this courage, it is essential to reframe your relationship with failure. Failure is not a permanent state, but a temporary setback on the path to success. Every failure contains valuable lessons and insights that can help you refine your approach, develop new skills, and move closer to your goals. When you learn to view failure as feedback rather than defeat, you free yourself from the grip of perfectionism and give yourself permission to take risks and experiment. Another common obstacle on the path to personal growth is limiting beliefs. These are the negative, self-defeating thoughts that tell you that you are not good enough, that you don't deserve success, or that your dreams are unrealistic. Limiting beliefs are often rooted in past experiences, societal messages, or the opinions of others, and they can be incredibly difficult to overcome. However, by learning to identify and challenge these beliefs, you can begin to replace them with more empowering and supportive ones. One powerful tool for overcoming limiting beliefs is positive self-talk. The words you use to speak to yourself have a profound impact on your thoughts, feelings, and actions. By consciously choosing to speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and compassion, you create a more supportive and nurturing inner environment. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, Take a moment to pause, acknowledge the thought, and then reframe it in a more positive and empowering way. Another key strategy for navigating obstacles and self-doubt is to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed and expanded through effort, learning, and persistence. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to your self-worth. You embrace the discomfort of stretching beyond your current abilities, knowing that this is how you develop new skills and knowledge. To develop a growth mindset, focus on the process of learning and improvement rather than the end result. Celebrate your efforts and progress, even if you don't achieve your desired outcome right away. Seek out feedback and constructive criticism, viewing them as valuable tools for growth rather than personal attacks. And when you do experience setbacks or failures, reframe them as temporary and learn from them, rather than allowing them to define you. Building resilience is another essential skill for navigating the ups and downs of personal growth. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to persist in the face of challenges. When you cultivate resilience, you develop the inner strength and flexibility necessary to weather any storm. To build resilience, focus on developing a strong support system of family, friends, and mentors who believe in you and your goals. Surround yourself with positive, encouraging people who will lift you up when you are feeling down and challenge you to be your best self. Engage in self-care practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, such as exercise, meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. And when you do experience setbacks, allow yourself to feel your emotions fully, but then shift your focus to what you can learn and how you can move forward. Another powerful tool for overcoming obstacles and self-doubt is visualization. Visualization involves creating a vivid, detailed mental image of yourself successfully achieving your goals and overcoming challenges. By regularly engaging in visualization, you train your mind to expect success and to view obstacles as surmountable. To practice visualization, find a quiet, comfortable space where you can relax and focus. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to become centered and present. Then, begin to imagine yourself in a specific scenario related to your goals, such as giving a successful presentation, running a marathon, or launching your own business. Engage all of your senses, making the image as vivid and real as possible. Notice how you feel confident, excited, proud. Allow yourself to fully embody the experience of success. As you navigate the challenges and obstacles on your path to personal growth, it is essential to maintain a sense of perspective and to practice self-compassion. Remember that growth is a lifelong journey and that there will be ups and downs along the way. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, acknowledging that you are human and that setbacks are a natural part of the process. Ultimately, the key to overcoming obstacles and self-doubt is to develop a deep trust in yourself and your abilities. When you learn to listen to your inner wisdom, to trust your instincts, and to follow your true path, you develop an unshakable confidence that can carry you through even the toughest challenges. You become the captain of your own ship, steering through the fog with clarity, courage, and conviction. As you navigate the ups and downs of personal growth, remember that you are not alone. Every person on this planet faces challenges and obstacles, and every person has the capacity for resilience, strength, and transformation. By sharing your struggles and triumphs with others, you create a sense of connection and support that can sustain you through even the darkest times. Steering through the fog of obstacles and self-doubt is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you learn to embrace the challenges on your path, to view them as opportunities for growth and transformation, you unlock your full potential and create a life of purpose, meaning, and joy. So keep going, even when the path is unclear. Trust in yourself, in the journey, and in the strength of your own spirit. And know that, no matter what obstacles may come your way, You have everything you need to navigate through the fog and emerge into the light. Chapter 4. Mapping your journey. Setting meaningful goals and milestones. Goals are the waypoints that guide you towards your true north, providing direction, focus, and motivation on your journey of personal growth. When you set meaningful goals that align with your core values and aspirations, you create a roadmap for your life, a clear path that leads you closer to your deepest desires and dreams. However, not all goals are created equal, and it is essential to learn how to craft goals that are both inspiring and achievable. The first step in setting meaningful goals is to clarify your vision for your life. What does success look like to you? What kind of person do you want to become? What experiences do you want to have? What impact do you want to make on the world? Take the time to reflect deeply on these questions and allow yourself to dream big. Your vision is the guiding light that illuminates your path, and it should be bold, exciting, and true to your authentic self. Once you have a clear vision, the next step is to break it down into specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. SMART goals provide a framework for turning your vision into concrete, actionable steps that you can take on a daily basis. They help you to focus your energy and resources on what matters most, and to track your progress along the way. To set SMART goals, start by identifying the specific outcomes you want to achieve. Be as clear and precise as possible, using quantifiable metrics wherever possible. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like get in shape, set a specific goal like run a 5K race in under 30 minutes within the next 6 months. This goal is specific: running a 5K race, measurable in under 30 minutes, achievable with consistent training, relevant to your overall health and fitness, and time-bound within the next 6 months. Next, create an action plan for achieving your SMART goals. Break each goal down into smaller, manageable steps that you can take on a daily or weekly basis. For example, if your goal is to run a 5K race in under 30 minutes, your action plan might include steps like run for 20 minutes 3 times per week, increase running distance by 10% each week, and join a local running group for accountability and support. By breaking your goals down into bite-sized pieces, you make them feel more achievable and less overwhelming. As you work towards your goals, it is important to track your progress and celebrate your milestones along the way. Milestones are the smaller achievements that mark your progress towards your larger goals, and they provide a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going. For example, if your goal is to write a novel, your milestones might include completing the first chapter, reaching the halfway point, and finishing the first draft. By acknowledging and celebrating these milestones, you build momentum and confidence in your abilities. Another key aspect of setting meaningful goals is to ensure that they align with your core values and priorities. Your goals should reflect what is truly important to you, not what others expect of you or what society dictates. When your goals are aligned with your values, you are more likely to feel motivated and fulfilled as you work towards them. You are also more likely to make choices and take actions that are consistent with your authentic self, rather than compromising your integrity or well-being for the sake of external validation or approval. To ensure that your goals are aligned with your values, take the time to reflect on what matters most to you. What are the guiding principles that shape your decisions and actions? What are the non-negotiables that you are unwilling to compromise on? What are the experiences and relationships that bring you the most joy and fulfillment? By clarifying your values and priorities, you create a solid foundation for setting goals that are meaningful and authentic to you. It is also important to approach goal setting with a growth mindset, recognizing that challenges and setbacks are opportunities for learning and development. When you encounter obstacles or failures on your journey, resist the temptation to give up or blame yourself. Instead, view these experiences as valuable feedback that can help you to refine your approach, develop new skills, and strengthen your resilience. Embrace the discomfort of stretching beyond your current abilities, knowing that this is how you grow and evolve. As you work towards your goals, Be willing to adapt and adjust your plans as needed. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change in ways that impact your goals and priorities. Be open to pivoting or modifying your goals when necessary, while still staying true to your overall vision and values. This flexibility and adaptability will serve you well as you navigate the twists and turns of your journey. Finally, remember that goal setting is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of reflection, refinement, and recommitment. As you achieve your goals and milestones, take the time to celebrate your successes and acknowledge your growth. Then, use this momentum to set new goals that challenge you to reach even higher and deeper. Your journey of personal growth is a lifelong adventure, and each goal you set is an opportunity to explore new horizons and discover new aspects of yourself. Mapping your journey through meaningful goal setting is a powerful tool for finding your direction and staying on track towards your true north. By clarifying your vision, setting smart goals, aligning with your values, embracing a growth mindset, and celebrating your milestones, you create a roadmap for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. So dream big, take action, and trust in the journey your true north is waiting for you. Chapter 5. Adjusting your sails. Adapting to change and uncertainty. Life is an ever-changing tapestry of experiences, woven together by the threads of change and uncertainty. Just as the winds can shift unexpectedly on the open sea, the circumstances of our lives can change in ways that we never anticipated. These changes can be both exhilarating and unsettling, challenging us to adapt, grow, and find new ways of navigating the uncharted waters of our lives. The ability to adapt to change is a vital skill for anyone seeking to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. When we cling too tightly to our plans and expectations, we can become rigid and inflexible, unable to pivot when life takes an unexpected turn. We may feel frustrated, overwhelmed, or even defeated when things don't go according to plan. But when we learn to embrace change as an inevitable part of the journey, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. One of the keys to adapting to change is developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed and expanded through effort, learning, and persistence. When we approach change with a growth mindset, we see it as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than as a threat to our sense of security or competence. We become more resilient and adaptable, able to bounce back from setbacks and find new ways of moving forward. Cultivating a growth mindset requires a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace discomfort. It means being open to new experiences, ideas, and perspectives, even when they challenge our existing beliefs or assumptions. It means being willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them, rather than being paralyzed by fear of failure. When we approach change with curiosity and a willingness to learn, we become more flexible and adaptable, better able to navigate the ups and downs of life. Another important aspect of adapting to change is developing a strong sense of self-awareness. When we have a deep understanding of our own values, strengths, and limitations, we are better equipped to make decisions and take actions that align with our authentic selves. We are less likely to be swayed by external pressures or expectations, and more likely to stay true to our own path, even when the winds of change are blowing strong. Self-awareness also helps us to recognize when we are feeling overwhelmed or stressed by change, and to take steps to care for ourselves and manage our emotions. This may involve practicing mindfulness or other stress reduction techniques, seeking support from friends or loved ones, or taking time to rest and recharge. When we prioritize our own well-being and self-care, we become more resilient and better able to adapt to the challenges and changes that life throws our way. In addition to developing a growth mindset and self-awareness, creating contingency plans can be a helpful strategy for navigating change and uncertainty. Contingency plans are backup plans that we create in case our original plans don't work out as expected. They help us to feel more prepared and in control, even when faced with unexpected obstacles or setbacks. To create effective contingency plans, Start by identifying the potential risks or challenges that you may face in pursuing your goals. Then, brainstorm alternative strategies or solutions that you could use to overcome these challenges. For example, if your goal is to start a new business, your contingency plan might include alternative funding sources in case your initial funding falls through, or backup plans for marketing and promotion in case your original strategies don't generate the results you hoped for. Having contingency plans in place can help to reduce stress and anxiety around change and uncertainty. When we know that we have a backup plan, we feel more confident and secure in moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. We are less likely to be derailed by setbacks or obstacles, and more likely to find creative solutions and new ways of adapting to changing circumstances. Another powerful tool for navigating change and uncertainty is reframing. Reframing involves shifting our perspective on a situation, looking at it from a different angle or through a different lens. When we reframe challenges or setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and solutions. For example, if you lose your job unexpectedly, you might initially feel frustrated, angry, or discouraged. But by reframing the situation as an opportunity to explore new career paths or develop new skills, you can shift your focus from what you've lost to what you stand to gain. You might discover a new passion or talent that you never knew you had, or find a new sense of purpose and direction in your life. Reframing requires a willingness to let go of our attachment to a particular outcome or expectation, and to embrace the unknown. It means being open to the possibility that something even better than what we had planned might be waiting for us on the other side of change. When we approach change with a sense of curiosity and openness, we become more adaptable and resilient, better able to navigate the twists and turns of life's journey. Adapting to change and uncertainty is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. It requires a combination of mindset, self-awareness, planning, and perspective taking. It means being willing to let go of our attachment to control and certainty, and to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity. When we learn to adjust our sails to the changing winds of life, we become more resilient, adaptable, and capable of navigating even the roughest seas. We develop a deeper sense of trust in ourselves and in the journey, knowing that we have the skills and resources to handle whatever comes our way. We become more open to new experiences and opportunities, and more willing to take risks and step outside of our comfort zones. Adapting to change and uncertainty is not always easy, but it is an essential part of living a fulfilling and meaningful life. By developing a growth mindset, cultivating self-awareness, creating contingency plans, and reframing challenges as opportunities, we become better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of life's journey. We learn to trust in the process, even when the path ahead is unclear, knowing that every change and challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Chapter 6. Navigating relationships. Surrounding yourself with supportive networks. Our relationships play a critical role in shaping our personal growth, well-being, and overall life satisfaction. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, influencing the decisions we make and the paths we choose to follow. When we cultivate positive, supportive relationships, we create a foundation of love, trust, and encouragement that can sustain us through even the toughest of times. However, not all relationships are created equal. Some relationships lift us up and inspire us to be our best selves, while others drain our energy and hold us back from reaching our full potential. Learning to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy relationships is a crucial skill for anyone seeking to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. Healthy relationships are characterized by mutual respect, trust, and support. In a healthy relationship, both parties feel valued and heard, and there is a sense of safety and security in being vulnerable with one another. Healthy relationships encourage personal growth and development, and provide a space for individuals to share their dreams, fears, and aspirations without fear of judgment or criticism. On the other hand, Unhealthy relationships are characterized by patterns of control, manipulation, and disrespect. In an unhealthy relationship, one or both parties may feel constantly criticized, belittled, or dismissed, and there may be a sense of walking on eggshells or fear of expressing one's true thoughts and feelings. Unhealthy relationships can be emotionally and mentally draining, and can hold individuals back from pursuing their goals and dreams. One of the keys to building healthy, supportive relationships is developing strong communication skills. Effective communication involves not only expressing oneself clearly and honestly, but also actively listening to and validating the perspectives and experiences of others. It means being willing to have difficult conversations and work through conflicts in a respectful and constructive manner. To improve communication in your relationships, start by practicing active listening. When someone is speaking to you, give them your full attention and focus on understanding their perspective, rather than simply waiting for your turn to speak. Ask clarifying questions and reflect back what you've heard to ensure that you've understood their message correctly. Avoid interrupting or dismissing their thoughts and feelings, even if you disagree with them. Another important aspect of building healthy relationships is setting and maintaining clear boundaries. Boundaries are the limits we set for ourselves and others in order to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They help us to communicate our needs and expectations clearly, and to ensure that our relationships are based on mutual respect and trust. To set effective boundaries, start by identifying your own needs and values. What are your non-negotiables in relationships? What are your deal breakers? What do you need in order to feel safe, respected, and valued in a relationship? Once you have a clear sense of your own boundaries, communicate them clearly and consistently to others. Be willing to enforce your boundaries when necessary, even if it means saying no or ending a relationship that is no longer serving you. In addition to setting boundaries, it's important to surround yourself with a diverse network of supportive relationships. This may include family members, friends, mentors, and colleagues who share your values and goals, and who provide a sense of belonging and connection. Building a strong support network can help you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience, and can provide a source of inspiration and encouragement when you need it most. To build a supportive network, start by identifying the types of relationships you need in your life. Do you need more professional mentors or colleagues to help you advance in your career? Do you need more friends who share your hobbies and interests? Do you need more supportive family members who can provide emotional support and encouragement? Once you have a clear sense of the types of relationships you need, take proactive steps to seek them out. This may involve joining clubs or organizations related to your interests, attending networking events or conferences in your field, or reaching out to friends and acquaintances to deepen your connections. It may also involve setting aside dedicated time each week to nurture your relationships, whether through phone calls, coffee dates, or shared activities. As you build and maintain your supportive network, it's important to be mindful of the balance between giving and receiving support. Healthy relationships are reciprocal, with both parties investing time, energy, and resources into the relationship. Be willing to offer your own support and encouragement to others, while also being open to receiving support when you need it. It's also important to be discerning in your relationships, and to be willing to let go of relationships that are no longer serving you. This may involve setting clear boundaries with toxic or draining individuals, or ending relationships that are consistently one-sided or unhealthy. While ending relationships can be painful and difficult, it can also create space for new, more positive relationships to enter your life. Ultimately, navigating relationships is a lifelong process that requires ongoing self-awareness, communication, and boundary setting. By surrounding yourself with a supportive network of positive, healthy relationships, you create a foundation of love, trust, and encouragement that can sustain you through life's ups and downs. You become better equipped to weather challenges and setbacks, and to pursue your goals and dreams with confidence and resilience. Building and maintaining healthy relationships takes time, effort, and intentionality. but the benefits are well worth the investment. When we cultivate relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and support, we create a sense of belonging and connection that can enrich every aspect of our lives. We become better able to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience, knowing that we have a network of supportive individuals who have our backs and believe in our potential. Chapter 7. Illuminating your path. Cultivating intuition and inner wisdom. In the midst of life's complexities and challenges, we often find ourselves seeking guidance and direction from external sources. We turn to experts, self-help books, or the opinions of others, hoping to find the answers we need to navigate our path forward. While external guidance can certainly be valuable, it is important to recognize that the deepest and most transformative wisdom often lies within ourselves. Intuition is the subtle yet powerful voice of our inner knowing. It is the quiet whisper that guides us towards our true north, even when the path ahead is unclear. Intuition is not a magical or mystical force, but rather a natural and innate aspect of our human experience. It is the culmination of our life experiences, our subconscious mind, and our deep connection to the world around us. Cultivating and trusting our intuition is a crucial skill for anyone seeking to live a fulfilling and authentic life. When we learn to tune into our inner wisdom, we become better equipped to make decisions that align with our values, goals, and highest potential. We become less reliant on external validation and more confident in our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. However, many of us have been conditioned to ignore or suppress our intuition in favor of logical, analytical thinking. We may dismiss our gut feelings as irrational or unreliable, or we may second-guess ourselves when our intuition conflicts with the opinions of others. Learning to trust and value our intuition requires a shift in mindset and a willingness to listen to the quiet voice within. One of the first steps in cultivating intuition is to develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. This involves paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, and learning to recognize the subtle cues that our intuition may be sending us. For example, we may experience a sudden feeling of unease or discomfort when considering a particular decision or course of action. Rather than dismissing this feeling, we can learn to see it as a valuable message from our intuition, guiding us towards a different path. Another key aspect of cultivating intuition is learning to quiet the mind and create space for inner wisdom to emerge. In our fast-paced, constantly connected world, it can be challenging to find moments of stillness and silence. However, it is in these quiet moments that our intuition is most likely to speak to us. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or simply taking regular breaks from technology and external stimuli can help us to create the mental and emotional space needed to tune into our inner wisdom. In addition to creating space for intuition, it is important to develop a practice of regularly checking in with ourselves and our inner guidance. This may involve setting aside time each day for reflection, journaling, or simply sitting in silence and listening to our thoughts and feelings. By making self-reflection a regular habit, we become more attuned to our intuition and better able to recognize its subtle messages. As we become more skilled at recognizing and trusting our intuition, it is important to learn to integrate it with our logical, analytical mind. Intuition and logic are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary aspects of our decision-making process. Our intuition can provide valuable insights and guidance, while our logical mind can help us to evaluate and implement those insights in a practical and effective way. For example, if we are considering a major life change, such as a career transition or a move to a new city, our intuition may provide a strong sense of excitement or rightness about a particular path. However, our logical mind can help us to assess the practical considerations and potential obstacles involved in that path, and to develop a plan for managing those challenges effectively. Integrating intuition and logic requires a willingness to hold space for both aspects of ourselves, and to engage in a process of self-inquiry and reflection. We may need to ask ourselves questions such as, What is my intuition telling me about this situation? What are the logical pros and cons of each option? How can I honor my intuition while also being practical and responsible in my decision making? As we learn to trust and integrate our intuition, we may find that it leads us in unexpected or unconventional directions. Our inner wisdom may guide us towards paths that others may not understand or approve of, or that may involve taking risks or stepping outside of our comfort zone. In these moments, it is important to remember that our intuition is a deeply personal and unique aspect of ourselves, and that what is right for us may not be right for others. Trusting our intuition requires a degree of courage and self-trust. It means being willing to stand in our truth, even when it is uncomfortable or unpopular. It means being willing to take responsibility for our choices and actions, and to learn from the consequences of those choices. However, when we learn to trust and follow our intuition, we open ourselves up to a greater sense of purpose, fulfillment, and alignment with our deepest values and desires. Cultivating intuition and inner wisdom is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It may involve facing our fears, challenging our limiting beliefs, and letting go of external expectations and validation. However, the rewards of this journey are immeasurable. When we learn to trust and follow our intuition, we become more authentic, empowered, and resilient individuals. We develop a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives, and we become better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of our personal and professional journeys. We become more connected to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us, and we open ourselves up to a greater sense of possibility and potential. Illuminating our path through intuition and inner wisdom is a powerful tool for finding our direction when life feels lost. By learning to tune into our inner guidance, we become better able to navigate the complexities of life with grace, courage, and resilience. We become more authentic and aligned with our deepest values and desires, and we open ourselves up to a greater sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Chapter 8. Arriving at your destination. Embracing your authentic self. Throughout the pages of this book, we have explored the various strategies and tools for finding your direction when life feels lost. From identifying your core values and developing self-awareness to setting meaningful goals and cultivating resilience, each chapter has provided a piece of the puzzle in the quest for personal growth and fulfillment. However, as you arrive at this final chapter, it is important to recognize that the true destination of this journey is not a specific goal or achievement, but rather a deeper sense of self-acceptance and authenticity. Embracing your authentic self is the ultimate act of self-love and self-discovery. It means learning to accept and celebrate all aspects of yourself, including your strengths, weaknesses, quirks, and imperfections. It means letting go of the need for external validation and approval, and instead trusting in your own inner wisdom and guidance. When you learn to embrace your authentic self, you create a foundation of self-love and self-trust that can sustain you through even the toughest of life's challenges. However, embracing authenticity is not always easy. We live in a society that often places a high value on conformity and fitting in, and it can be tempting to hide or suppress parts of ourselves that we fear may be judged or rejected by others. We may feel pressure to present a certain image or persona to the world, or to pursue goals and paths that are not truly aligned with our deepest values and desires. Learning to embrace your authentic self requires a willingness to be vulnerable and to take risks. It means being honest with yourself and others about who you are and what you want, even when it feels scary or uncomfortable. It means letting go of the need to please others or to fit into a certain mold, and instead trusting in your own unique path and purpose. One powerful tool for embracing authenticity is self-reflection and journaling. By taking time each day to check in with yourself and your thoughts and feelings, you create a space for self-discovery and self-awareness. You may find that certain patterns or beliefs that have been holding you back from embracing your authentic self, such as a fear of failure or a need for perfection, By bringing these patterns into conscious awareness, you can begin to challenge and reframe them, and to develop a more compassionate and accepting relationship with yourself. Another key aspect of embracing authenticity is learning to set boundaries and to communicate your needs and desires clearly and assertively. This may involve saying no to requests or invitations that do not align with your values or priorities, or speaking up when you feel that your boundaries are being violated. It may also involve surrounding yourself with people who support and celebrate your authentic self, rather than those who seek to control or manipulate you. As you learn to embrace your authentic self, you may find that your relationships and interactions with others begin to shift and deepen. When you show up as your true self, you create a space for others to do the same, and you attract people and opportunities that are truly aligned with your values and purpose. You may find that you have more meaningful and fulfilling conversations, and that you are able to build deeper connections and collaborations with others who share your passions and goals. Embracing authenticity is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing practice and commitment. It requires a willingness to continue learning and growing, and to stay curious and open to new experiences and perspectives. It may involve facing fears and challenges, and learning to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. However, the rewards of embracing your authentic self are immeasurable. When you learn to love and accept yourself fully, you create a sense of inner peace and contentment that can sustain you through even the toughest of times. You develop a deeper sense of purpose and meaning, and you become better equipped to navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience. Embracing your authentic self is also an act of service and contribution to the world around you. When you show up as your true self, you inspire and empower others to do the same, and you create a ripple effect of positive change and growth. You become a beacon of light and hope for those who may be struggling to find their own way, and you help to create a world that is more compassionate, accepting, and authentic. As you come to the end of this book, take a moment to reflect on the journey you have undertaken. Celebrate the growth and insights you have gained, and the steps you have taken towards finding your direction and embracing your authentic self. Remember that this is not the end of the journey, but rather the beginning of a new chapter in your life. The path ahead may not always be clear or easy, but trust in the wisdom and guidance of your inner compass. Stay true to your values and your authentic self, and know that you have the strength and resilience to navigate whatever challenges may come your way. Embrace the ongoing process of learning and growth, and stay open to the endless possibilities and opportunities that life has to offer. Arriving at your destination is not about reaching a specific goal or achievement, but rather about coming home to yourself. It is about learning to love and accept yourself fully, and to trust in your own unique path and purpose. When you learn to embrace your authentic self, you create a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and fulfillment, and you become a force for positive change and growth in the world around you.